Yes, we're just 4 games from the end of the season, and the race to the finals is well and truly on. Hello and welcome to Lambert Park as APIA Leichhardt hosts Sydney Olympic, a grand final rematch from last season, both hoping to be there again in 2019. Adam Santarossa here with you in commentary. Let's look at the lineups. We'll start with the home side, the APIA Leichhardt Tigers. Ivan Nechevsky in goal, Paul Galimi, Josh Simmons, Chris Payne, Tynan Diaz, Franco Parisi, Sam McIlhatton, Sean Simmons, Adrian Uchino, Dom Nazdrabati and Michael Kuda. The bench, Luke Turnbull, Lachlan Hughes, Temba Moatamalo, Sam Gulisano and Michael Trachkovsky. The coach is John Kalija. Sydney Olympic, Paul Henderson as always in goal for them. Tom Whiteside, Riley Woodcock, Mitchell Stamateles, Will Angel, Jason Madonis, Jinya Ann, Alejandro Sanchez, Darcy Burgess, Michael Gay-Tatsis and Peter Kakeris completes their starting side. On the bench for Olympic, Ezekiel Consoni, Nick Satalios, Jack Stewart, Harris Gay-Tatsis and Dimi Petratos. Quite a strong bench for the visitors today. It is hot conditions on a winter afternoon, 23 degrees at the moment at Lambert Park. Sun is shining. Expecting a blockbuster today. This one is a final come early. Sydney Olympic come in 6th spot. They need to get points if they are to maintain their finals race, while APIA come in sitting in 2nd spot. They want to continue to hold off the teams chasing them. Blacktown, Sydney United, the case is in point. It is a big few weeks for Sydney Olympic. They take on Marconi next weekend, who they're on level points with today. And there's a strong crowd in as well. I'm sure there's plenty watching too back home on the NPL New South Wales Facebook and the NPL New South Wales YouTube. Thanks for your company. We are just about set to go here at Lambert Park. Underway. APIA do the honours. These two have quite the rivalry. Of course, grand final opponents last year. Sydney Olympic claimed the title. APIA trying to redeem themselves for that. Sanchez wanted a free kick, but we'll hand it back to APIA. As Uchino can't link with his front line in Chris Payne, who's in pretty good form, the striker, 4 in his last 5 matches. Hit the crossbar against Blacktown last time out too, so it could have been even better than that. As McIlhatton has it, he goes in the Payne direction, but can't link with his striker. APIA are in red hot form at the right time of year. They haven't lost in their last 5 matches. 3 wins, 2 draws. They do have a bogey side. It is their opposition today in Sydney Olympic. Josh Simmons just settles things back to his keeper. On the score sheet last time out, Josh Simmons, he's becoming a set-piece target. Here's Galimi now. Uchino. Last 2 games between these two, 4 goals in each, so we expect some goals today. Such is the potency in the front third. Josh Simmons getting a march on Gay-Tatsis. McIlhatton finds Parisi. Trying to find Chris Payne again. Pass just going astray. Henderson. And he hands it back to the home side. Whiteside, Parisi come together. Nervous touch from Galimi. Can only find the sideline. New combination for APIA in recent weeks in that central defence. No Temba Moatamalo. Confined to the bench again today. Galimi and Josh Simmons. They are the pair. Here's Junior Ant surging past a number of APIA players. Might even try to pull the trigger. Sanchez going to do that. Wasn't too far away. You don't want to give opportunities to that man, Alejandro Sanchez. APIA off the hook on that occasion. Sanchez has 4 goals in his last 2 games against APIA, so does like coming up against this opposition. Here's Uchino. Galimi goes with the long ball. Again, Payne the target. Stamatellis does the job. See the press coming from Parisi. APIA content to play out from the back. Stamatellis with it. Michael Gatatsis can't quite control. And the Tigers will win a throw. Nervy touches early. It's a big occasion. I said a final come early. Certainly got that feel today. Hard to believe we're just 4 games from the finals kicking off. Where has 2019 gone? Well won by Darcy Burgess. Sean Simmons now trying to find Payne. It just won't sit for the striker, but Olympic defensively are living dangerously. There's Woodcock. Good to see Junior Ann getting on the ball. Does not stop running all day. Get up and down, this man on the ball. Whiteside win the throw. Well read again by Tynan Diaz. Simmons looking to win possession, wins it fairly, although Olympic were claiming they wanted a free kick. Turned over. Michael Gatatsis needs to move it quickly. They're stretched a little APIA, but too quickly for Peter Kakaris. Out over the sideline. Well, their last few meetings, I mentioned the goals we've seen. Grand final day was 3-1 just down the road at Leichhardt Oval to Sydney Olympic, and it was the same scoreline in round 8. Alejandro Sanchez and Junior Ann goal scorers on that date. APIA, bit of a bogey team for them, Olympic. I think we'll see them meeting quite often in the coming weeks with the finals on our doorstep. Nice work from Junior Ann. Can't quite link with Will Angel. Abassad screaming for a free kick, but they'll win possession anyway. Poor clearance finds Madonis. McIlhatton mopping up for the home side. Stamatellis. Poor control from him. Payne's away. Flag up on the APIA striker. As I mentioned, strong crowd in. It is a beautiful afternoon here in Sydney. It's apparently winter. 23 degrees. Tough work for the players today. Here's Junior Ant. Trying to find the run of Madonis. It'll fall to Angel. Sanchez ahead of him. Madonis settles it for Burgess. Stamatellis now. Space in midfield at the moment for Olympic. McIlhatton with the nutmeg. Madonis thought he might drive forward and try to pull the trigger himself. Instead sets it up for Woodcock. He loses his footing and just the throw. Kukeras can't combine with Woodcock. Frustration, the body language on the Olympic bench, which is just beneath us from our broadcast position here at Lambert Park. Josh Simmons. McIlhatton. Here's Galimi. Tynan Diaz now for APIA. Pass is starting to stick for the Tigers. Nice feet from Parisi. Gets past a couple of Olympic defenders. Still there. Combining nicely. Numbers in the middle. Target will be Simmons, but Henderson makes comfortable save again. No real clear-cut opportunities presenting. Half chance, I guess you could call it, to Alejandro Sanchez. Only real chance of note, the opening 9 minutes here at Lambert Park. Junior Ant. Already mentioned his name a few times. Passes starting to stick for Olympic. Will Angel chop down from paint. Will Angel will shrug that one off. I mentioned it's an important few weeks for Sydney Olympic. Of course, APIA today, they play Marconi next weekend, and then Sydney United 58, so their run for the finals is a tricky one. So they want to take something home from Lambert Park, maintain that pressure on Marconi. They can jump them if they take maximum points today. Will Angel, delivery's good, but too much on it. They will get a corner, in fact. Kukeras thought it had come off him last, but referee doesn't agree. So chance for Olympic now. To have the height advantage. Look for the runs of Stamatellis and Whiteside, who have scored from set pieces this year. It's proven an avenue to goal. Go to the penalty spot. Whiteside there. Kukeras. Let's pull it back. Apia there in numbers. McIlhatton. Nasrabadi. Was he fouled? He was, in fact. We'll come back for it. Taken quickly. They're away here too. Apia. Michael Kuda with it. Has Simmons in support. Payne looking to join him in that front third. Uchino. Galimi. Pass cut out from Junior Ant. Good break through Burgess. Flag stays down. No, in fact, up now on Alejandro Sanchez. Fairly open start to this one. First 11 and a half minutes. If you're just joining us, it is APIA Leichhardt 0, Sydney Olympic 0. Here's Uchino. Sean Simmons cut out. Oh, almost fell to the feet of Chris Payne. See the frustration. He knows very nearly the opportunity he was looking for. Again, Henderson. Risky clearance. Can't find the feet of Kukeras. Payne's flick on, searching for Nasrabadi. Here's Parisi. Nice work between he and McIlhatton. Two combine once more, but Nasrabadi goes without. Breaking here. Again, they look for that run of Sanchez, but Apia have it well schooled. Certainly aware to the threat that Sanchez provides with his pace. He's had great success against APIA in recent matches as Simmons couldn't execute there. Madonnas. Junior Ant. Burgess again. Time and space in midfield for Olympic. Opened up, Junior Ant. Caught clocking off APIA in midfield. Still there for Riley Woodcock. Thought he might go on his own. In fact, nearly fell to the feet of Michael Gay-Tatsis. Woodcock thought he would have a shot from that kind of range. Instead tried to play it into the feet of Gay-Tatsis and may have just surprised his teammate with that option. Both sides open at the back, providing options to the likes of Payne and Sanchez. Parisi now, again that ball, well weighted. Payne kills it. The first touch was that handball. Playing on, Sean Simmons going to try his luck from range. Always going over though. So chances continue at both ends. No closer to a goal though. Almost 15 minutes in. Here's Woodcock. Again, finds Junior Ant, who's getting better of Parisi in an attacking sense today. So far, Nasrabaldi has McGillhatton central. Turns it over though to Olympic. Here's Josh Simmons. Mentioned Olympics run. APIA not as challenging, with respect to their opponents. Sydney FC, Mount Druitt Town and Manly United. Not as challenging as Sydney Olympic, who every game would more or less resemble a final coming in until they can secure that spot in the top 5. If results do go their way, they can get as high as 3rd tonight. Should I say 4th, Sydney United in that position. And will require Sydney United to drop points today though, and to claim maximum here at Lambert Park. But we'll keep you updated with all the machinations. All those games happening in the NPL New South Wales today. Here's Angel. Stamatellis. Now Junior Ant. Haven't seen too many surging runs from Whiteside as yet. Here's Will Angel in some space. Payne doing his best to get back. Turned over again. Simmons. McGillhatton. Nasrabadi ahead of Payne if he can release him. Angled run from the youngster. Flag stays down, but Whiteside, he's there in support. Again, it all comes to nothing. So just feel both sides, they've settled into their rhythm, but haven't really found the groove as yet. 17.5 minutes gone here at Lambert Park. Still no goals. Burgess. Here's Jason Madonnas dropping deep, trying to get on the ball. got forward a few times already today. Looks well with Ann. Still Woodcock. Sanchez goes down off the ball. Referee well placed. Nothing forthcoming. Sanchez okay. Here's Will Angel. Now Madonis. Looking to find the run of Woodcock. Delivery from Madonis, but APIA well positioned. Well won by Galimi. That central pair that they've prevailed with in recent weeks doing the job up to this point. Marta Marlowe again on the bench today. Now Ann. Well, last time I was here at Lambert Park, it was Marta Marlowe getting sent off against Sydney United. Stoppage time goal. Winning things for APIA over Sydney United. It's Payne providing the delivery here. Simmons, edge of the area. Does he go on his own or try to play the feed of Payne? He does so. Payne jinking, still there for Chris Payne. Right idea, and very nearly wrong-footed Henderson. Just wide. And he's a man in form, and he certainly looks like it every time the ball's at the feet of the striker. Simmons did well to pick him out. There was more than enough Olympic defenders on the scene. Stamatellis finds Sanchez. Madonis. First time those two combined today. Josh Simmons stood up though and said, not on my watch. Parisi. Sean Simmons, was he fouled? No, says referee. He's letting the game flow. Madonis. Staying down after that one. APIA playing on though. And he will get some attention, the Olympic captain. Gives us a chance to check in elsewhere. It is a Feast of Football for your Sunday afternoon. You can see it all, of course, on the NPL New South Wales Facebook page, Football New South Wales YouTube. And that other game in progress, Sydney United 0, Sydney FC 0. So that is good signs for Sydney Olympic. I mentioned they can jump Sydney United and Marconi with the right result today. The draw will put them in 5th. 3 points perhaps in 4th if results are kind. Long way to go though here at Lambert Park as APIA sportingly hand it back to Olympic. Tynan Diaz steps up and wins it back for APIA. Uchino. Sun's starting to set at Lambert Park. Provide a bit of comfort for players, spectators and commentators. Long ball in search of Madonis. Kuda hasn't dealt with it. It's gone into the feet of Sanchez. We'll try to find the run of Madonis. Fortunately for APIA, they got a foot in the way. Cross comes in. Target is Sanchez. Beaten out though. Madonis puts it straight back in the mixer. Target was Kakeris, but APIA well organised defensively. Junior Ant, unlike him to give away possession. Important part of the pitch. Nasrabadi. Has he done enough to win a corner? Goal kick, in fact. Reminder, if you want to have your say on anything you're seeing today, use that hashtag NPL NSW or jump into the comments below. Always Entertaining reading. Big shout out to those watching. We do go around the globe. I know we have people watching in Greece today, all through Europe. Of course, here at home as well, and even some at Lambert Park. Here's Angel. Touch was heavy. Works out anyway. Gets the better of Kuda. Does well, though, to defender, but he has given away a free kick. Well controlled to this point. These two sides do have a history. Quite the rivalry. Not boiling over just yet, but never know with these two. Such is the competitiveness and the big occasions they've met. There is APIA looking for that redemption. I mentioned that grand final result earlier. Can they find the opening goal here, the visitors? Madonis over it, looking for that run of Michael Gaitatsis. Fall all the way to Junior Ann. He's going to try it. Money will probably want over. Junior Ann. Would have been special from that kind of range. Just tuning in, 24.5 minutes gone. It is APIA Leichhardt 0, Sydney Olympic 0 here at Lambert Park. Adam Santarossa here with you in commentary. Thanks for your company. A handful of chances for both, but neither side able to find our opening goal. Here's Junior Ann. The most lively for the visitors. Chance each for Sanchez and Payne, the two main strikers. Uchino does well. Win back possession. McIlhatton with it. Trying to unleash Payne. It's another good ball in behind. Will it sit for the striker? Henderson will beat him to it. Stamatellis. Junior Ant gets possession with Uchino right on his hammer. He's the one making Olympic tick at the moment. It's a different looking Olympic the last couple of weeks. They do have plenty of options on the bench today, but Abassad prevailing with this side. Angel cutting in well. Will he go for goal on the left? He will, in fact. Always curling away, though. Both these sides had a week off, courtesy of the Waratah Cup final last weekend. Chance to rest up. A couple of niggling injuries. There are a few players currently holidaying as well. Josh Simmons. McIlhatton. Now Galimi. See that far side of the ground. It's well packed with both APIA and Olympic fans today. They've come out in force for the second versus sixth. Has a finals feel to it. Josh Simmons. He drives forward. Looks to link with brother Sean. Chris Payne as well. Finds Parisi. Payne again. Going to find room to shoot, but rolled it instead into the path of Simmons, but Stamatellis read that rather easily. Darcy Burgess now. Woodcock overlapping as well, as he has all half. Goes inboard. Sanchez try to find Michael Gaitatsis, but again, wrong option. Payne just steals in front of three Olympic defenders, and Marisi can't find him. Such determination, Chris Payne. Sanchez starting to drop deeper to try and get on the end of things. Hasn't had too much service today. APIA kept him Under lock and key to now. So Angel has to work for this. He's done well to keep it in. Junior Ant. Stamatellis. Sanchez's flick on, trying to find Madonis. There's a foot race on. Kuda just hands it back to Sanchez. Josh Simmons does well though. Gives a bit of a shove to Sanchez in passing. Throw will go to Olympic. Stamatellis. Junior Ann working well with Madonis. Can he have someone on the end of it? Found Michael Gay-Taxis. And he's won a corner. There's Paul Galemi. Headed it over the bar. So defensive work again for the Tigers. They do have the height advantage, Olympic. Again, Whiteside, Stamatellis, options. As we near the half-hour mark. Still scoreless here at Lambert Park. This is the avenue to goal for the visiting side. Stamatellis trying to break through at that far post. They go near post this time. It was a host of APIA players. There were cries of handball. They're waved away. Still there for Olympic though. All APIA. Chino deals with it. Nasrabadi fighting with Woodcock. Might just sit for the youngster. It does. McIlhatton's there. Simmons too. APIA breaking away. Simmons. Parisi. Nice feet. Room to shoot. Tries to play it into the path of Nasrabadi. I thought it was there for him to just try and bend it. Went with the unselfish option and again, probably one he wants back. Paint. Fair heat on that for Tynan Diaz to control. Well done from Stamatellis to find his keeper. Well, scalps that Olympic have had in the last few weeks. Rockdale and Manly United has them back in winning ways. I mentioned the run of APIA. They've not lost in their last 5. Good wins over Sydney United here at Lambert Park and Pacora as well. Rockdale 5-1. Such a thorn in Rockdale's side APIA in recent seasons. Olympic have been the thorn in theirs. Not to this point though. Still 0-0. Free kick here for APIA. Tynan Diaz. Mix with Nasrabadi. Flags up though. Well, in an attacking sense this season, APIA have been the more lethal, 35 goals so far this season. Olympic just 29. Middle of the pack in terms of their goal scoring. APIA, one of the leading lights as always. Only Wollongong have scored more. Neither side able to add to that just for now. Kakeris does well. Sanchez in support. Tries to find him. He was fouled, in fact. So an opportunity for Sydney Olympic. First time I've really seen Kakeris with the ball at his feet, running at defenders. I've seen some spectacular free kicks from Olympic in recent years. Sanchez would need to be something special to score from this kind of range. Woodcock and Madonis over it. The sun is in the eyes of Nichevsky, so not the easiest. Tick to the final 10 minutes before the break. Woodcock wanted it short. Madonis tries to find a teammate. It's always dipping in front of Nichevsky, but need to do more to test the APIA keeper there. He's Payne. Too much on that for Uchino. Thought he was fouled, the striker. Just hasn't found that next gear just yet, these two. Madonis uses the body well. Finds the run of Darcy Burgess. And Woodcock. Michael Gatatsis. Patient build up from Olympic. APIA getting numbers behind the ball. And Bukaris now. Darcy Burgess starting to find the room in the middle. Madonis got them stretched. Direction they go. Angel. Sanchez in the middle. So to Michael Gatatsis. He goes in that direction, but again, it's all APIA. Both sides struggling to unlock the opposition defence. Route 1 stuff. Sanchez fighting for it. Galimi, though, winning that battle today. Only seen half a chance falling. Is there one perhaps for APIA? Nasrabadi leaves it for Payne. Uchino. Good vision to pick out Simmons. Is he going to go on his own? He will. Still there for APIA. McIlhatton, room to move. Fouled on the edge of the area. This is a moment. Madonis it was who was wrong-footed. And this is probably the best chance APIA have had to break the deadlock as the usual exponents step up. Uchino, Payne and Sean Simmons. Work now for Henderson. Henderson going with 5 in the wall. As the tension starts to rise all of a sudden. It's a golden chance for the Tigers. Chris Payne has won out. The man in form. Can he find our opener? He's Payne for APIA. Goes to the near post. Good save from Henderson. Was obscured by the wall. Made a fine save down to his left. And he'll keep things level for the moment. So a chance at the set piece again. Simmons provides the delivery. Henderson hasn't got there. Runs all the way out for another corner. Olympic arguing. While they do that, they take it quickly. Payne whips it in. Far post. It's a goal, is it? Paul Galimi put on his forehead from Chris Payne. It's an assist for the striker, and it's the opening goal for APIA. Paul Galimi pick it out, Olympic, and APIA will enjoy a 1-0 lead. It's not the regular route to goal, but Paul Galimi, who's been very good so far today, he has a goal next to his name, and APIA will lead from the front. Credit the work of Chris Payne. If he's not scoring them, he's setting them up. And while APIA argued over the corner, they weren't organised. No one found the run of Galimi, and he made them pay. So does that open this one up? Quite cagey in this first half. just before half-time. APIA take the lead. Here's Angel. Whiteside. Searching ball again for Sanchez. It's all a bit one-dimensional at times. APIA doing a good job on the Spaniard. As I say that, they've handed it back to Olympic. Madonis. Junior Ann. Gaitatzis, touch let him down. Josh Simmons. He and Galemi certainly been on song so far. Stamatellis, nice work, but can't find Angel. Uchino, McIlhatton thought he was fouled. Playing advantage, our referee. Now he calls it back. There's been some strong challenges, but no cards as yet. Here is Galemi, our goal scorer. Oh, Parisi took too long. They pay the price here. Well one back though from the veteran. Made up for the mistake. All the way back to Nichevsky. It's underweighted, but the keeper was on song. Olympic have to be careful not to concede another. APIA, see the confidence rising. Falls here to Sanchez. First real look for him today, Sanchez. Good save though from Nichevsky. Hasn't had a heap to do. They don't want to invite the Spaniard in. And ball goes against Chris Payne. Burgess. So the final 5 minutes of normal time here at Lambert Park. If you're just tuning in, it is APIA 1, Sydney Olympic 0. Paul Galemi the difference. Here's Junior Ann. Again, they go for the long ball. Well, control from Diaz under the pressure of Kakaris, and he concedes the goal kick. I'll update you with scores elsewhere. Second half out at the Sydney United Sports Centre. It is still 0-0 between Sydney United and Sydney FC Youth. They are one of the teams that Sydney Olympic is chasing to get into that top 5. Marconi in 5th spot at the moment. Sydney United, of course, in 4th. APIA in 2nd and in control for the moment here at Lambert Park. Well won by Simmons. Finds Payne. Parisi went with the back heel. Falls back to APIA. Bounce of the ball going their way at the moment. Parisi turning well. Lovely ball in behind. Chance here for APIA to find their second. Still there for McIlhatton. Simmons. They're just inviting them in Olympic. Will they pay a heavy price? Not with that ball. And Gaitatzis. Thought he'd see it clear. Olympic finally. Bit of relief for them. They are opening the door for APIA to find a second. Very nearly Chris Payne was open and 1-on-1 with Henderson. Will Angel. Here's Junior Ann now. Been Olympics best so far. Always busy trying to find Gaitatzis. Madonis not quite sitting for him. It may sit for Sanchez. Was he held out of it? That's what he's claiming. Oh. Lively stuff here at Lamlet Park as we approach half-time. Nasrabadi. Uchino. Sun setting here at Lambert Park. It's been hot conditions this first half. Josh Simmons going on a searching run, making Sanchez do some defensive work. Still there for Simmons. Couldn't link with his striker though. Can Olympic get them the other way? Sanchez got 3 to beat. He thought he was fouled, so to Abbasad. And can Olympic find an equaliser before half-time? Kakaris. Still there. Foul. Free kick will go to Olympic. Take it quickly. Woodcock whips it in. Good looking ball, but Galimi's there again. Not for the first time this afternoon. Whiteside opens up for the defender. Angel. Again, they provide the service. Kakaris at the far post. Wins it well. Couldn't direct it on goal though. So all eyes to our fourth official to see how long we'll play extra in this first half. There's been a heap of additional time. Well, couldn't work that one out. Fourth official was right there pointing to say it was an APIA throw. Referee disagreed. Anyway, not a talking point just yet. Burgess. And nutmeg on McIlhatton. Michael Gates-Atsis. Woodcock. Starting to see he and Kakaris have more of an influence down that flank. It's the direction they go. Woodcock cushions it for Kakaris. That'll do us. First half done here at Lambert Park. It has been light on goals. Not so chances for both. They had their moments. Only APIA able to take it. Poor Galimi the difference at half time here at Lambert Park. It is APIA Leichhardt 1, Sydney Olympic 0.
No, but I mean, forget about you're not. Look, the first time they should have leached in 1-4 easy. Right? But the boys round, why did they give him an extra minute? There was no. Yeah, as a sportsman, forget about. Yeah. There was no 4 minutes. There was no what do you call it? No. I don't understand why they didn't. I can't remember where you had it. Look at the chair.
Yes, hello, welcome back to Lambert Park. If you are just joining us, APIA Leichhardt leads Sydney Olympic by a goal to nil. Paul Galimi, the difference maker to this point. Quite a cagey first 45. We're hoping that goal opens things up a little bit more. Sydney Olympic, of course, in this one in 6th spot. APIA in 2nd. Sydney Olympic chasing the finals. They need points. And they do have that tough run home I mentioned in the first half. Sydney United and Marconi to come in the next 2 weeks. So they want to take something home today. Just about a month out from the start of the finals. Plenty of drama to come, no doubt, before we get to that point. So just about set to go again. Underway. Olympic looking to turn things back in their favour. Stamatellis goes with the long ball, searching for Sanchez, but again the APIA defence doing the job on the Spaniard. It was Josh Simmons winning it that time. Galemi's been strong as well. Michael Gay-Tatsis has some room. Nice feet from the midfielder. Tries to play it to Kakaris. Again, perhaps the shot was the better option. There's been developments elsewhere as well. Sydney FC leads Sydney United by a goal to nil. So 15 minutes remaining there. Sydney United trail. Free kick. Go to Olympic. Here's Madonis. Darcy Burgess. Sanchez. Again trying to play the pass in the area. Gay-Tatsis the intended target. McIlhatton went for the ball. Got the feet of Junior Ant. Woodcock. We've started positively so far. Maybe some choice words exchanged at half time. Angel. Free kick. Go to the visitors. Reminder, every game in 2019 streamed here on the NPL New South Wales Facebook page, Football New South Wales YouTube as well. Not only the men's one, but the women's and under-20s competitions. Absolute bonanza of football, as we're experiencing today. Payne can't link with his teammates. Oh, under hit. Back to APIA with Payne. Support coming. Simmons. McIlhatton as well. Payne going on his own. McIlhatton. Lovely ball back. Chance here for APIA. Payne should make it too, and he does. A bit of fortune in it, but you make your own luck. And Chris Payne's goal-scoring run continues. That's now 5 in his last 6. And APIA double their lead. Lovely exchange between he and McIlhatton. And a striker of his quality will get the job done from that range. And Olympic have some work to do. Well, it was Olympic putting the pressure on straight after half-time. Payne makes life difficult. Scored last time he played Olympic. He's on a goal-scoring run. 16 this season for him. Kakeris. There's that goal. Brought them back to life. It's end-to-end stuff. Kakeris can't force a save on Nichevsky. Things are very much open since half-time in this one. And job will get difficult for Olympic, staying in touch with those above. Results like this, but plenty of time for them to turn it in their favour. Mentioned they've had the advantage over APIA. APIA haven't beaten them in their last 3 encounters, but that looks very much like changing today. Kakeris. Now Madonis. Woodcock. Junior Ann. Overhit again. Falls to Uchino. McIlhatton. Apia. You get the sense they want to go on with this here. They've put some big scores on sides in recent seasons once they get the advantage. Kakeris. Doesn't really have too many options to go to. Apia getting players back behind the ball well. Woodcock. Nice play between he and Gatatsis, but just breaks down for the defender. Payne. He's given Nostrabati something to chase. Drills it into his strike partner, not the intended target. Parisi's touch. Hands it back to Olympic. Darcy Burgess. Angel. Junior Ann driving forward, finding Michael Gatatsis again. Was he fouled? Yes, says referee. This does open the door for the likes of Alejandro Sanchez to have a try. Sanchez not interested in taking this one. Junior Ann and Michael Gatatsis over it. Looks like Junior Ann's going to try it. Nichevsky going with a 4-man wall. Gatatsis springs a surprise. Not what they needed, though, in that situation. Couldn't force a save on Nichevsky. Grant joining us. Adam Santarossa here with you in commentary. It is APIA 2, Sydney Olympic 0. Paul Galimi and Chris Payne, the goal scorers. Madonis hands it back to APIA. Payne on a chase. Flag goes up, though, against him. Long ball in the direction of Sanchez. Not convincing from Tynan Diaz. Simmons has to help him out. Kakeris, McIlhatton. That battle rages on. Junior Ann. And again, Woodcock. Well read from Uchino. Won the ball. Can't unleash McIlhatton, though. No one wants possession. Handing it back to each other. Simmons on a chase with Stamatelis. Defender wins it well. Woodcock. Too much on that one for Michael Gay-Tatsis. Nice ball in search of Payne. Oh, might sit up for him again. Was he fouled? He was. Penalty. Well, they had the numbers to deal with it, Olympic. Bounce of the ball looked like falling to the feet of Payne again. There's a tug of the shirt, and APIA have a golden chance to extend their lead to 3. Payne wastes little time putting the ball on the spot, and Paul Henderson has a job to do to help his side stay in this one. Chris Payne from the spot for APIA, makes no mistake. It is 3-0 to APIA now. Payne has a double, and he just keeps banging them in, doesn't he? It's now 6 in his last 6. And Olympic are well and truly on the ropes now, and they are going to respond with a change. It's going to be Michael Gay-Tatsis for Harris Gay-Tatsis. Just as Olympic look like being handed a lifeline in terms of the finals, they're certainly not grabbing it. It will be some fight back. Time on their side. Have they won a corner? They have. In fact, overruled. Goal kick. Do have some options to turn to in an attacking sense. Olympic. Dimi Petratos has come up with some important goals this year. Jack Stewart at another in that final third. It's just falling to the shoulders of Sanchez, and APIA have had his match today. Nasrabadi, they've got 3, they want more. Simmons. Nasrabadi, Payne with it, still there for Payne. Win a throw. They're going to make a second change, Olympic. Nick Satalios. For Tom Whiteside. So, message that Abbassad isn't happy with what he's seeing out there. And that's the referee having the same problem we're all having, because Satalios actually has 45 on the team sheet. He's wearing number 33. That's exactly what the referee's pointing out. So they'll have to change that. Thought it was my mistake, but no. Anyway, back underway. They will get that sorted out and then make the change. Kipman fastly running up to find the required jersey. Payne, jinking, almost forcing another save out of Henderson. He just looks dangerous every time he gets on the ball. Harris Gay-Tatsis. Again, it's too much for Sanchez. Nasrabadi. Free kick. Go to Kakeris. Again, he and McIlhatton get amongst it. Still no cards today. Been played in a good spirit as Satalios looks to have found the right jersey. Can Olympic find a way back into this one? Angel with it. Madonnas rode the challenge well. Angel gets on the end of it. No one in the middle though. Still there for Olympic. Take two. Comes all the way through. They have a goal back now. Jinya Ann poaches. And is the fight back on? Well, no one picked him up in the middle and made them pay from the edge of the 6-yard box. He's always going to bury it from there. And perhaps some life for Olympic as they now make that change. Stamatelis, should I say Satalios coming on in 45. It's the end for Tom Whiteside. Second change for Olympic, but they do have their goal. Parisi. Turning, slipping. Possession with Olympic, maybe a bit of confidence too. Satalios' first touch. Woodcock. Comes all the way through to Satalios. Good ball. Gaitatsis, Kakaris. Olympic have some life. Can Kakaris help them to a second? Deflected. And Gaitatsis just loses it at a crucial time. If they can get another goal here, it certainly makes things interesting. Will Angel.
You get some fresh air too.
Satalios just bundled off it. Uchino does well to maintain possession. Too much for Simmons to chase though. Josh Simmons, work to do defensively. Woodcock. And finds Burgess in space. Now it's Olympic dictating for the moment. Satalios, nice flick. Almost found its way to Harris Gaitatsis. And ball go to Olympic. So Olympic surging all of a sudden. Momentum is a wonderful thing. Olympic have it. Madonnas to take. Look for Stamatelis to make his run the far post. Sanchez too. Goes in the Stamatelis direction. May fall to Kakaris. Well done from Galimi. In fact, it was Nasrabadi doing the job. McIlhatton. Payne in some room. Can they break away? 4-on-3 at the moment. Parisi and Simmons in support. Not seeing too much of Sean Simmons today. Well marshalled by Madonnas. Nelly comes through to Payne. Stamatelis did the job defensively again. Reminder of that run home for Olympic. Sydney United and Marconi the next fortnight. Want to take something away from Lambert Park. Junior Ann driving forward again. Nice feet finding Harris Gatatsis. Was that deflected? It was. Corner. Looks as though APIA might be readying a change themselves. Set piece for Olympic. Again, they go to the near post. Italios there. Olympic wanting a corner. Goal kick is the decision. And almost full time out at the Sydney United Sports Centre. Sydney FC 2, Sydney United 58-0. Nil all between Rockdale and Blacktown City as well. Try and keep you updated with those games as best we can. Turned over. Tynan Diaz. McKeel Hatton. Now Josh Simmons trying to find the run of pain. Flag stays down. Opens up here for the striker, as I say it. Puts it away with a plum. The flag was up though. He's in some kind of form, isn't he? At an important time of year. 4 in 5 coming in. Now 6 in 6. Job not done just yet. Olympic looking to find a way back. Kakeris. Well cut out again. Ansrabadi off and running. Sean Simmons. Payne can't control that one. APIA look like Tempa Muatamalo is going to be introduced. Junior Ann. Beat 2 of them. Harris Gatatsis. Satalios trying to get on the end of things. Michael Kuda does well. Finds Parisi too. Sean Simmons. One-on-one between Payne and Stamateles, but Payne has fouled the defender. Well, the current scoreline is a reversal of not only the grand final result last year, but the round 8 result between these two sides. Olympic prevailing last 2 occasions by the 3-1 scoreline. You sense there's more goals to come though at Lambert Park. Kakeris driving forward. Might sit here for Sanchez. Haven't seen too much of him in front of goal today. Madonis. Just still a little too long. Simmons stepped up. Kuda fouled. Free kick to go the way of APIA. Looks like Jack Stewart might be not too far away for Olympic as well. Already made 2 changes. That'll be their 3rd and final. Well won by Stamatelis. Kuda's header. Well worked between he and Uchino. Pressure came from Michael Gatatsis, should say Harris Gatatsis. Galimi. McKeel Hatton. So he fouled after the fact. Nasrabadi's got 3 to beat. Payne with it. All coming off for the striker today. Full time at the Sydney United Sports Centre. It is Sydney FC 2-0 winners there. Blacktown leading Rockdale elsewhere. Olympic looking to fight back. Here at Lambert Park. If you are just tuning in, APIA 3, Olympic 1. Adam Santarossa here with you in commentary. Stamatellis. Just hang it up in the area. Draws it to the feet of Harris Gotatsis, but Kuda finds the safety of the road. Tough one for the ball boys to find that one. And we are going to get a change. It's going to be Olympic, their third and final. Jack Stewart to come on. Be a corner to Olympic. Another side giving Burgess his final instructions. Have about 20 minutes to try and change this game. And to take. Corner for Olympic. Delivery's good, but Nachevsky is all over that one. Intelligent disposal too. Josh Simmons off and running, and they have numbers. Payne and McIlhatton in tow. Here is McIlhatton. Payne with 2 today, wanting a third. Hangs it up. Simmons continued his run. Too much on it from the striker. So here is that change. Mitchell Stamatellis to make way. So it's a defender for an attacker. Stamatellis maybe just carrying a knock. I think it's just a flesh wound. All 3 changes done for Olympic. Just over 19 minutes to find a way back. McIlhatton. Sean Simmons can't get the better of Angel. Can APIA find their 4th and just about put this one to bed? So Olympic though, looking the more likely. Kakeris standing up Diaz. Doesn't have to just quell the danger, but Olympic will have the throw. Abasad forced to play ball boy. Junior Ant. Woodcock with the service. Gaitatis was the target. Sanchez fighting with it. Sotalios. Well done from Nasrabadi defensively. Plenty of time for Olympic to find 2 goals. Junior Ant. Hangs it up there. Sanchez. Again, it's Josh Simmons. Winning out defensively. He and Galimi have been on the money today. Yet to see APIA make a change today. Maybe Moatamalo is the option just to shore things up. Some fresh legs defensively. Hold this 2-0 lead. Because you feel Olympic are getting on top. enjoyed the last 10 or so minutes since their goal. Here's Ann. He's been the best today for Olympic. His energy has them with a hope, but they need goals to find their way back. Woodcock. Darcy Burgess. Sanchez, was he pushed out of it? Satalios. Sanchez goes without again. Olympic will get the throw. Haraskatatsis. Woodcock. Nice composure. Gatatsis rolls it into the path of Kakaris, working onto that right boot. Madonis got lucky with the bounce. Payne with it. He's one-on-one at the back, although support coming. Parisi. Sean Simmons. Nearly the perfect pass, but Junior Ann was onto it. Nasrabadi fighting, but numbers will win out for Olympic. Junior Ann has Matonis overlapping, rolls it to Stewart. Nice feet, but just bodied off it from Josh Simmons. Into the final 15 minutes of normal time. Kakaris now has two to beat. Does well to beat both of them. Can he find support in the middle? He can. It was Harris Gatatsis. Snatched at it and rolls wide. They're creating chances. They have enjoyed the last 10 or so minutes since their goal. So, can APIA find a fourth goal? Put the icing on the cake, or will Olympic make life interesting here at Lambert Park? Certainly enjoying things. Stewart trying it from range. Always going wide though. Ambitious from that kind of range. If you're just tuning in here at Lambert Park, it is APIA Leichhardt 3, Sydney Olympic 1. Adam Santarossa here with you. Goals from Paul Galimi and a double from Chris Payne. Oh, Junior Ann has given Olympic some hope, perhaps. Football only continues to mount in coming days. FFA Cup action during the week. We will have NPL New South Wales representatives. Mount Druitt Town and Manly clashing. So it's a busy week for those in the NPL New South Wales family. Finals not too far away. Not done yet though, here at Lambert Park. Here's Ann. Woodcock. Second goal would certainly get the back up of Olympic. shots, they creating the chances. Junior Ant drives it in. Delivery's good. Put it on the head of Stewart, but pressure of Kuda had an effect. And it all comes to a goal kick. Here's Woodcock, goes with a long ball, can't find Satalios. Nasrabadi with it. Has Parisi in space. Uchino, Sean Simmons, passes put together from APIA. Uchino. Still we wait for APIA to go to their bench today. This is the time to find a fourth goal. Simmons' livery is good, but no one troubling Henderson. Sanchez still running. Frustrating afternoon, but you just can't clock off with the Spaniard. Here's Kakeris. Sanchez again. Support in the middle. Ball's good. Nachevsky punches. Does enough. Junior Ann. Tension starting to rise all of a sudden. Thought Ann might try his luck. Chris Payne. More important block there. Simmons was away. If the pass found him, Adonis. In short, it didn't. Here's Tynan Diaz. Uchino. Game starting to stretch as players tire. Nasrabadi's ball. Can't find a teammate. So, inside the final 10 minutes of normal time. It's going to be a change for APIA. Lachlan Hughes to come on. And Dom Nasrabadi to make way. So Hughes gets a chance. First change for APIA, some fresh legs. It's been Olympic, putting the pressure on the home side in these last 10 or so minutes. They search for their second. There's Payne, scraps with Kakeris. Fourth official just urging a bit of calmness. Don't want to do anything silly with the business end of the season well and truly here. Turned over from Stewart. Chase on between he and Kuda. Throw will go to Olympic. This result, if it stays this way, more or less secure second spot for APIA, especially given Sydney United in fourth. Dropped points today. Blacktown still there though, applying pressure. They will play Wollongong next weekend. Some tasty fixtures to come, as is this one. Darcy Burgess going to try his luck from range. Right idea. Nichevsky not forced to save again. So time continues to tick away for Sydney Olympic. They are to rescue something here. Doesn't that set up a clash next Sunday against Marconi? They'll go in on level points. Marconi in 5th spot at the moment. Jack Stewart. Pass needed to find the run of Satalios. Found an APIA player in McIlhatton. Parisi. Nice work, but can't find McIlhatton again. Kakeris. One of the better for Olympic today. Henjin Yan. Making it tick in midfield. As I say that, can't get past McIlhatton. Kakeris combines again with Ann, as they will once more. Support in the middle. Goes in that direction. Nichevsky read it well though. Raced off his line. So 5 minutes of normal time left. McIlhatton only has Chris Payne ahead of him. Free kick. And that just soaks up some seconds for APIA. Payne wants a 4th goal, which would be his hat-trick. Set piece comes to nothing. And it will be a goal kick, I should say, in the end. Here's Hughes. Diaz just helps it forward, gives Payne something to chase. Bassard wanting, like APIA, to get a move on. Time fastly running out for the champions. As I said earlier, that 3-1 scoreline, it's what prevailed in the grand final last year. It was also the same last time they met. This time, it's APIA in command. Kakeris. Satalios ahead of him. Woodcock overlapping. Still there with Kakeris. Thought he might try to go on his right foot and curl it. Cross into Sanchez. All the way to Stewart. Chance. Snatched at it. Had Gaetatsis there. Has he injured himself, perhaps? Well, we have a chance to update you from results elsewhere. It's Michael Cooter who's limping. That result earlier at the Sydney United Sports Centre. It was Sydney FC defeating them by 2-0. Hakoah and Manly United 0-0. Blacktown City 2-0 up over Rockdale. So Blacktown apply a bit of pressure to APIA. Sydney United missed the chance to pull away. Chance for Olympic. Oh, Gaetatsis went without it. Might sit here for Kakeris. Crucial times in that final third. They've let themselves down. Goal here, though, would make a grandstand finish. Free kick. Go the way of APIA. So just under 90 seconds of normal time remain. There won't be too much time added on. Is there time for Chris Payne to find a hat-trick? Simmons. Lachlan Hughes. Room to shoot for Parisi perhaps. Touch let him down. Olympic looking to break away. Madonis. Can't play it into Stewart. Josh Simmons across again. Very good today. Both he and Galimi. Haven't seen too much out of Alejandro Sanchez. Mentioned earlier, 4 in his last 2 against APIA. Limited to just a handful of chances today. Diaz can't keep that in. Junior Ant. Will Angel. Stewart does his well to drink past Simmons. Still going into the area. Madonis goes down. Free kick will go to APIA. And time is up. Normal time. Fourth official's got the board and he will say 4 minutes of time added on. So Olympic have to get moving. Angel just thumps it forward. Sanchez finds Madonis. Kakeris. Touch was heavy. I thought it might fall to Woodcock, but APIA are off and running now. Tynan Diaz. 4-on-3 at the back. Tied Olympic players around. Hughes. Have it here once again. Links well with Diaz. Uchino. Josh Simmons. Surging forward. Is he going to go for goal? Or try to play it into the path of Payne. Unselfish from the defender. And APIA Leichhardt, they have Sydney FC, Manly United and Mount Druitt in their run home. So they want to keep the results coming, finish the season. Hard to catch Wollongong ahead, but they are getting the results at the business end of the season. Olympic, well, their form coming in today was good. Just haven't taken their chances. And I've mentioned a few times today, their run home doesn't get much easier. Marconi and Sydney United await them. This one not done yet. Woodcock. Pass let him down. Payne looking to break. 3-on-3 at the back as Olympic start to get players back in support. Payne gives a great ball to Parisi. Nice vision from the striker. McIlhatton there. Payne's continued his run. Simmons the target. It'll set up for Payne. Has 2 today. Wants a third. Deflected out for a corner. As the seconds keep ticking away. Almost in the final minute here at Lambert Park. Job just about done. Can they put an exclamation mark on things, the Tigers? McIlhatton. Thought he might put it back in the mixer, but just took the safe option. Uchino. Well, Lambert Park is a tough place to come to get a result. When APIA in this form, almost sets up here for Hughes. Very nearly a fourth. It's been Olympic looking the most likely the last 15 or so minutes. that sort of sums up APIA's day. They have been the better side, but they have been fortunate at times too. You do make your own luck though. And as Chris Payne's around, he's going to take those chances in front of goal like he has again today. Stewart working on that right boot. Madonis. Numbers queuing up in the middle. I'll settle for a corner. Time is up here at Lambert Park. So this is perhaps the final chance for Olympic. You never know too. Goal difference can be a crucial factor in determining the finals placing. So every goal crucial this time of year. Can they find another? Kakaris with it. Time runs out on Sydney Olympic. And perhaps a slice of redemption for APIA Leichhardt. It was the scoreline that handed the championship to Sydney Olympic in 2018. It's APIA though that will take the 3 points home. An important 3 points at this time of year. Olympic knew they needed to take something to continue their search for a top 5 place, but it's APIA who have got the job done, courtesy of a double from Chris Payne. He continues to score at the business end of the season. Also, Paul Galimi getting on the sheet. Junior Ann pulled a goal back, but it wasn't enough. Full time here at Lambert Park. It's APIA Leichhardt 3, Sydney Olympic 1.